Hey, this is Agatness, and we're gonna be playing some. I'm just waiting for it to download. That's all. So, just give me a second, yeah? While I, I'm actually confused. That's not at all what I was presuming it was doing. That's not where that's supposed to go, actually. That's not where that's supposed to go. Yeah, that's not what that was supposed to be doing. Show. I got 2 games. Show. Give me one she come. Oh, was that when they said it was? I thought they were talking about it today. Oh. All right. Okay. Key. I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I know I should have downloaded it before the stream started, but listen here. Okay? I wasn't thinking. Okay? So, yeah. Hush it. Alright? You just hush. Alright? Just whoosh it. MP Wades. I'm not exactly sure which one I should even do. Out of the 2. Show. I am going to go make me 2 quick sandwiches real quick, yeah? And then when I come back, if anybody's in the chat, the choices will be between Online Obsession and the other being Klein. I think it's pronounced that way anyway. So, yeah. Y'all decide and then you let me know. Okay. Yes. But they are both datey simps. So, but I'm hungry and I need to make me something to eat real quick. So I'm gonna go grab me some tuna. So I shall return momentarily. Okay? So when I get back, decide whether or not you want Klein and or you want Online Obsession. Oh my god. My leg. My leg. My leg. Well, out of the two games that I selected, one is about an AI, and the other is about meeting someone that you met online? Question mark. Chill. I'm still not sure. Like in person. So actually, I think I'm gonna go with it. They were already extracted though, weren't they? Were they not? Question mark. I already did this. Could have sworn that I did this already. Actually, stop that. I think I went to the wrong folder. Yeah, there we go. I just went to the wrong folder. So there we go. Better with Hayphones. Wait. Oh, well. Better with Hayphones, you say? I suppose I could do that. Let me switch out my headphones then. Or switch off them, I guess. Because I have them hooked up to my phone right now. But since this may or may not be a horror experience, I don't know why my mouse disappears when I do full screen. It's actually a little annoying. And I don't know how to fix it. Show. Let me do a thing real quick with my headphones. Actually, I think it's on. No, it's on this side. If I could maybe. All right. Now, let me just make sure that you guys can still hear me okay. Because I normally don't have my headphones plugged in or anything like that when I'm recording. I'm gonna bring my mic just a twinge closer. Let me scoot in a little bit. And let me change up my lights. And then we can get started. Da, 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 da. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Listen, I'm just trying to leave the menu. Alright, Jesus. Alright, let's get started. I have no idea how long this is either, so. We will see. That's a goofy noise for text scroll. Painful buzz. Or, hold on. Already fucking it up. The painful familiar buzz of phone notifications firmly pulls you out of the sweet warm limbo of sleep. The buzzing sound slash at your mind like blades, tearing the foggy remains of your dreams apart. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling for the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Addie? Without realizing, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply and you drift to sleep once again. Bruh. Double bruh. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm still eating my sandwich. Quickly opening your eyes, you simultaneously grab your phone, now completely awakened by the little piece of shit. Oh, Andy sent you something. Starbliss, what? Good winter morning to you, Snowflake, because I don't know if Andy is a girl or a guy, I don't know. They've just released an official Starblitz quiz. And, of course, I got strawberry paws. Really now. Okay. Starblitz official website. Welcome to the official Starblitz quiz. See what character you're like. Answer these simple questions and claim in-game rewards. Heya, my name is Kaboom. Let's see what Starblitz character you're most like in this quick quiz. Who knows? Maybe you'll even get me. Tee. All right. There will be a few questions about your appearance and personality. Just answer honestly. Don't worry, no data will be stored online. How do you make friends? What would you do if your crush confessed to you? If my crush confessed to me? I mean, not to overthink it or nothing, but I would definitely need time. Because just because I like the person doesn't mean that they would like me back, per se. But in the context of this, if, you know, per se, it was someone that I was feeling and, you know, I actually wanted to be with, I popped a question. What kind of party would you throw? Small sleepover with close friends, big pool party with everyone I know, tabletop game night with friends. Honestly, well, no, that's a lie. I've never done a tabletop game night that I've hosted. I've also never thrown a pool party. And technically I've had something akin to a sleepover with friends. But like right now, present day, I'm going for a pool party. And out of these, I would definitely go for reading minds. Because I could use that shit for blackmail. What is the one thing you take to a deserted island? Listen. A friend, a machete, or a boat. No one said that the boat is going to work. So you could just have a boat and it not actually be functional. I can at least use a machete. And what's having a whole nother person with me gonna do if we're both stuck on an island? And it's deserted. There's just a whole nother mouth to feed. Someone who could possibly betray me and eat me alive. I'm big into machete. Bruh. Wow. My eyes aren't blue. What the hell? The page isn't responding anymore. I just get super unlucky. Probably. Yeah, the server's overloaded. What? I guess Starblitz had more diehard fans than I thought. Weren't you among the first to do the quiz when we also count as diehard fans? No, my quiz result. I mean, I was kind of curious about what I'd get. But I guess, you know, fuck me or whatever. And just because they knew about the quiz before me doesn't at all mean that they're the first one. But probably the middle option. You? Definitely. Me? Pfft, not a chance. Alright. Say that to your top 200 players ranking. It's 300. 213, to be exact. When did you become so obsessed with numbers? Well, I gotta put my comp science degree to use once in a while, right? huh? Speaking of numbers, have you seen the time? It's already lunchtime. It's already this late? This Christmas break has really messed up my schedule, huh? Not that I had any to begin with. Hello, Earth to Seiji. Too tired to respond. Go brush your teeth, sleepyhead. So then is Addy a guy? Question mark? Because the hell is this option? I'll brush them when I want, bruh. Then don't even come near me with your morning breath. Ew. Just so you know, it smells like yesterday's pizza. You did not eat pizza yesterday. You got me. It was, Technically, I did have fish yesterday. But it was tuna salad. But I'll just say chicken and rice. You did not eat that either. How do you know? How do you know what I ate? Unless I showed you physical evidence of what the fuck I was eating, how do you know what I ate? Exactly. How would you know anyways? I wouldn't if you didn't announce every single meal you ate when we were on a call yesterday. Okay. Fair enough. You got me again. And will I get you? And I will get you by your teeth if you don't go brush them. Just like a proper mom would. I'm going. Alright. Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get onto your feet and sway side to side, making a beeline for the bathroom. Finally done with your morning routine, you come out of the bathroom. A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. Culprit is the letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes unceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, your phone buzzes in the pocket of your shorts and you almost drop it. On the way, take it out. Bro, what game is this? It is all over our room. My God. And listen, I'm all for having like merch and junk, but for it to all be one theme, where's the variety? You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank of the hallway door notifies you of the mailman's leave. You slowly open the front door, first sticking your curly head out to make sure that no one is going to judge your morning look. After confirming that it is, indeed, empty, you grab the package along with the envelopes and impatiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms the best of your expectations. Adasorn more? Oh, Adasorn. So then, Addy's a guy? You glance at your phone and your pocket and smile. Oh! Okay. Fair enough. Barry Paw 608. His actual name is Addison. Hilarious. Or how we like to call him, Addy, has been your online friend for the past 8 months. Always there to listen, goof around, or even just chill and play video games. He quickly has become your best friend, though you've never actually seen each other. You met him on Star Blitz, the new online shooter game, but have quickly grown admiration for him because, well, he mains Strawberry Paws and he's quite good at playing her. Ooh. You scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. That's what the fuck I was saying, because, bruh, it's all one theme. Like, I get that you like the game. Hell, I was crazy. I'm crazy about multiple games, not just one. And I had an Undertale phase, bro. And you, like, at least some people know how crazy Undertale fans get. The most amount of merch I've purchased has been a replica Sans jacket. I've gotten Etsy hoodies made for me and some homies. I've gotten like these handmade, they're not pegboard, but they're like these little bead type things. I've gotten 2 of those made to look like Sans Sprite for my room. I've gotten a 2-sided poster, or not 2-sided, but a half and half 2-piece poster from someone on Etsy based off of Undertale AU characters. And I have some plushies. But that's not the only game I have merch for. Like, it wasn't all over my room, like wall to wall Undertale. Like, I got variety. You kinda obsessive, for real. And, you know, I claim his Sans to be my husband, and he still is, but that's besides the point. But at this moment, you're nothing but indefinitely grateful for it. You've met such a good guy, only thanks to it, after all. As far as you know. You never would have thought that you could connect with someone whose face you've never seen this well. But Addison made it so easy. Lately, though, it seems like your friend has been acting somewhat weird. Well, you say weird, but you can't deny that you are enjoying his recent behavior quite a bit. It feels like Addison has been hinting at something more than a friendship. And, though hesitant because it's just an online relationship, you couldn't help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. I can't read. It started with the occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake. You didn't think much of it, and that in turn progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could have been considered borderline flirting more often than not. You rubbed the back of your neck in thought. Even though you always approached relationships with a certain rationality, his advances made you feel nice. At times, even your overwhelming sense of logic betrayed you, and you ended up involuntarily giving in to his affable words. You put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention to the crumpled envelopes. One of them is the electric bill, you not sparing it even a bit of your time, disinterestedly tossing it to the side. The other one, though, is just a white envelope with your name and address printed on it, not a sign of the sender's information on any of the sides. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single paper carefully folded into it. What? The mayo in your fridge will expire tomorrow. Excuse me? What? You immediately walk... Wait, why did the music stop? Did y'all notice that? Did the music just now stop? Or did it stop a bit ago and I just didn't notice? I feel like it just now stopped. maybe it's just me. You immediately walk over to the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that indeed your 2-month-old half-used mayo would with absolute certainty cause you diarrhea one day had you not been notified of this ominous note. You give the 8-word letter in your hand another look. Huh. This is not the first time you received one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it saved your clueless self. And then the music starts again. It's just really, really low. Huh. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago? And while at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, obvious fuckingly because there's no kind of return postage on these things, and I'm guessing that they always pertain to something inside of your apartment, which I would presume that you live alone and that your social circle is rather small, and that you probably aren't talking about the specifics of what you have inside your place, especially not the dates of stuff that you have in your fridge, right? But that's neither here nor there. With time, you started treating them more like your personal guardian angel. This person has most definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts, hell, even... Whoa! Wait a second. Wait. You said what now? Access to your apartment, social media accounts, even your bank and government service accounts were not so secure anymore? I call the police. Excuse me? Now, social media, understandable. But my bank info, my munyon, and the government services, nah, they digging too deep. Whatever the fuck they trying to do, it's no longer cute. It's malicious. Call the police. Relentlessly changing passwords and locks didn't discourage them in the slightest. Have you told anybody about this shit, or are you just keeping it to yourself? Because if you're changing your passwords and your locks because you think somebody's getting into your spot, you need to move. What the fuck? Why are you still here? Nah, you must like it. You must like the attention. Let me find out that there is unauthorized personnel in my shit when I'm not there. Let me find out somebody's been fucking around with my bank info. That shit's getting wiped. Wiped. Clean. Hard reset. What the fuck? Hell no. You even went to the police with your first couple of letters, but they just brushed it off since the said stalker didn't really do anything besides send a couple harmless notes. What do you mean harmless notes? Did you go back when they started saying and doing things in regards to your bank info? Or your government issued whatever the fuck you have? Did they also just, they haven't done anything malicious, so there's nothing we can do. This is exactly how niggas get snatched up out of their spots. Snatched up off the streets because these police are too damn lazy. Brother. If I come to you saying that I'm getting these unsigned random ass letters dropped off to my address and I am absolutely sure that someone is breaking into my shit, y'all need to come investigate. Swap for print something. Hell, I'll go with y'all. Y'all don't need no warrant. Check my shit. Cause at this point, what the fuck is going on? Oh no. However, as time went on, you've realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken, and you could not find any cliche hidden cameras or missing items. I don't care. Even if they didn't steal or break anything, The fact that somebody's been in my shit and I did not give them the go ahead to do so, leave. Leave, because it's just a long con. They're playing it low key. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let them get comfortable with this quote unquote new norm. And that's when they swoop in because your guard's already low. Well, whoever's doing this hasn't done anything, so I guess it's fine. Like, no, it's fucking not. Get your head out your ass. Stop it right the fuck now. All you've ever got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 or 2 sentences printed on it. Nah. The anti-malware you're using is just another malware. That tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. Like, no, these are weird. You left your notebook at university. No, that last one is just as fucking weird. Who is sending these? I'm guessing that obviously it might be Addie. But I'm guessing at some point they've probably had some sort of conversation that we and Addie do not live in the same state or something because we're online friends. I'm absolutely positive that they've had some sort of like talk about that. Because yeah, to a certain extent, all online friends at some point or another do talk about speaking or not speaking, about meeting, and or they at least be like, oh, well, I'm located over this way. They might not be super specific about where they're located, but oh, I'm in like this general area. Like, oh, I'm near New York, or oh, I'm near Maryland, or oh, I live down south, or some shit like that, right? So you would get some sort of info about what vicinity of the world they're in, right? Do we have any sort of info on where this man is supposedly located? Because unless, and then again, he could also have just lied. He also definitely could have just lied, right? He could definitely just lie, because what's stopping him from quickly looking up some shit or just randomly naming a state he happens to know the name of and saying that he lives there, right? Also, on the box that he sent us, was there any sort of like info on that? Because when you send packages, it's required that you put a return address on it or that shit won't be sent. So where did he send that box from? And if we check that box and that box does not have a return address, I'm guessing that he's located where we're located or somewhere very, very close by. But even then, unless for whatever strange reason our character has told him like our address, how the fuck, like how long ago did you exchange like your address with him? Because if you didn't give him your address until recently, you should be worried. You should be worried, at least if you're thinking that it might be him. I know we're extremely early into it, but now my wheels are turning. Of course, the first person I think of that could be doing this is him. But we haven't mentioned anything about any other friends or anything, so I don't know. But nah, that last one creeps me out. Because how do you know where I go to school? How the fuck do you know where I go to school at? How do you know what my notebook looks like? Did I exchange that information with you? How do you know what specific items are mine? How would you know that if we're online friends, right? Why the fuck would I talk to you about a random notebook that I use for school? That's odd. And these are just a few of the notes that have helped you more than you'd like to admit. Was it someone at your university? And per se that it was someone that you go to school with. How did that person get your personal address? Make that make sense, please. A nosy neighbor? Do you know that any of your neighbors also happen to go to the same school as you? I just got more and more questions. Honestly. A white knight? Nah. It's getting weirder and weirder. Honestly, you stopped questioning it months ago. I would keep questioning it because I got goosebumps. This is making me uncomfy. They never did anything to cause you any harm. It doesn't matter. It don't matter whether they causing you harm or not. They're too comfortable. They're too what's it called? They're too close per se. Like there are some things where you just gotta be at arm's length for. And this stuff, they beyond the elbow. They above the elbow. They way too close. Maybe the world just has some kind of strangers who enjoy playing Guardian Angel. Probably, but that doesn't make that shit okay. You carefully put the note into a box near your desk, stacking it on top of countless other notes you've been collecting since the first one you've received. Good idea on keeping them because you can use that shit as evidence. You turn your attention back to the package, patiently awaiting for you on the floor. Check that shit for an address. Almost with a skip in your step, you return to pick it up as if you were a child on Christmas morning, immediately starting to rip it apart, the sturdy box with your bare hands. Naturally, with no luck. After hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get to the contents of the package. Not Snowflake. Where's the address? Chrissy! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing Online Obsession. I was just ranting like not even 2 seconds ago. Oh, I actually had to like... Oh, it's a plushie. No way. He didn't. Addie? Sup? I got your package. Not Key Smash. I mean, personally, I'm freaked out because I think this nigga's stalking me. And I don't think we've given him the info for this. But... I gotta play it as she's like going about it. Obviously, she's not fucking worried about there being someone in her apartment when she's not there, having access and or knowing her bank info, stuff about her private government bullshit, knowing where she goes to school, knowing what like very specific small items belong to her, and leaving her random like envelopes with like notes in them pertaining to things to her personal life. Like, oh, your mayo is gonna expire in like a month. You should probably throw it away. Huh? Oh, your water company is scamming you. Huh? Oh, that program that you installed on your computer that you thought was supposed to help you fight viruses that you've probably not mentioned to anyone. It's actually a virus. You should definitely delete it. Like, what was the other one? I'm a circle back to the notebook. We got a note, not today. The one that we got today was about the fucking mayonnaise in the fridge. We've apparently been getting these random notes that don't have any sort of signage, no type of return address, no name, just a white envelope with a note in like 2 or just 1 sentence on it, right? And it's always pertaining to something personal in relation to us. We got one that said you forgot your notebook at school. You forgot your notebook at university. Apparently, we've brought these things to the police, and the police are just like, pshaw. They haven't done anything. They're just harmless notes. Blah 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 blah. You might have a stalker, but it's fine. They haven't done anything. Like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Even if they haven't done anything, is this not alarming? That they have access to these things that they shouldn't have access to? Confucius. But I digress. I mean, honestly, when I get plushies, which I have in the past, it would definitely be this one. So cute, in fact, that I think I'm gonna let out a singular tear. Liar. Hey, I have not lied once in my life. Also, do you have a webcam? Even if you do have a webcam, bro, that still wouldn't explain how, if he's the one that's sending these notes, even if you had a webcam, how would he know what the fuck is in your refrigerator? Even if you live in a studio apartment, how would he know what's in your fridge? And that's a lie. I'm on edge. I don't know. Shh. Seriously, it's so stinking cute though. Well, it was worth learning how to suffer this. Huh? He made it? I thought he bought it. Dang. You made it yourself? Not calling him by his government. That's funny. Right? I was like, oh, we just pulling out government names? That's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh no, she pulled out my full name. That's how you know I'm serious. But really, thank you so much. You're welcome. Merry early Christmas, doll. I think I deserve some proof, though. Huh? Hold on. Pump the brakes. 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 Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold that shit in the palm of your hand right the fuck now. Hold it. Unlike the usual, you don't even think of arguing and quickly navigate the camera app on your phone. Honestly, with a gift like this, my God, you might as well do something as simple as take a picture for him. Now, I had kind of read that quickly on my own, and of course, my brain did not process it properly. I originally read that as, oh, I send him pictures all the time. And I was about to say, what the fuck do you mean you send him pictures all the time, but you still don't know what this nigga looks like? What do you mean? But that's not what it said. But even still, we're taking a picture of the plush toy he sent us, right? Not a selfie of us, right? Please say we're just taking a picture of the gift and not of ourselves. No, you fool! What are you doing? What are you doing? No! You fool! You're just making it worse. If he's this weirdo ass stalker that's been sending this shit to your apartment, dropping so many in your mailbox to the point to where the shit came off your fucking door, why would you send him a photo of yourself? But then again, he has access to all of your shit anyway, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. And she doesn't even seem worried. Like, she's like, oh, I stopped worrying about it months ago. Me myself, I would have moved. I would have completely wiped my bank account. I would have changed banks. But apparently whoever the fuck is doing this shit, they got the gov, they got the what is it, the I can't think. My brain is going like a mile a minute right now. They got the fucking what is it? Not CGI. The fucking, not the government, CIA. That's what it was. He got the CIA gloves on. We've tried changing our passwords. Didn't fucking stop whoever the fuck this is. We tried changing our locks. That didn't do shit the fuck either. But apparently whoever the hell this is doesn't break anything. And they also don't steal anything. So we just decided to say, it's fine. It's okay. They didn't steal or break anything, so I guess it's fine. What the fuck you mean? I would be petrified. Like, what do you mean? No. I can't even change my locks and feel more secure. No. Bruh, I would have bought, I don't know how many weapons. And I would keep those shit, like, literally in every little nook and cranny I can think of in my apartment. So whoever the fuck is up in my shit, they would at least know that I'm armed. Because I'm looking in the background. I don't see shit up in here you could defend yourself with. And this is a studio apartment. Even if it's just a big-ass box. You can stick stuff anywhere. Behind your pillows, you can have something. Under, like, the fur, because it looks like you got a mattress topper. You could stick a machete under there. A knife even. A gun. Something. Anything, bro. Literally anything. And you're just, la-di-da-di-da, it's fine. Like, no, the fuck it's not. It's not. But back to the issue at hand. You just casually sending bro selfies, but you don't know what he looks like. What happened to equivalent exchange, bro? All my homies, I want to say most, if not all of them, we, like, from my PlayStation friends, we all have some sort of social media. Whether that be Instagram, or that be Facebook, or something the fuck else. That's how we have seen and or conformed what each other looked the fuck like. And then, once we got more comfortable, we'd, like, privately DM and not just be in, like, parties or Discord calls or whatever, right? That's fucking normal. Not you talking to somebody for 8 months, them knowing what the fuck you look like, and you not knowing what they look like. That is alarming. Where is your self-preservation? You don't know who this person could be. And they know exactly what the fuck you look like. You probably told them where you live. And you've been getting these weird-ass notes. You know that someone's been breaking into your fucking apartment. What? Stop it. Stop it now. Almost tripping on the door frame, you swiftly make your way to the bathroom and imprudently ? Snap a picture of yourself in the only mirror you have in the whole apartment. If I could have chosen to only take a picture of the gift, I would have done that instead. I am under the impression that it wouldn't have made much of a difference, because I'm guessing that obviously he knows what we look like already. He probably knows what our pillows smell like. Probably knows what kind of perfume we wear. Knows how long we stay up for. Like, he knows too much. Whoever the hell it is, which I'm absolutely positive it's him. Okay. And that's still too much. That's still way too much face. That's way too much face. You could have just put the plushie in front of your face and then taken the picture. But no, let's show some face. Let's be cute about it. Ah. Cute. Okay, hold on. Maybe we haven't. Maybe we haven't. But he could also still just be playing it up. He could just be playing it up. He could be playing it up. Because my money's on him being the stalker. Because, I don't know. Why not full face, though? Well, okay. I'm still under the impression he's the stalker. I don't care. Well, you've never shown me your face, and I already have, so it's only fair. Fine. I'll take it. But you're not gonna pick for pick? Question mark? Is that the length you're willing to go on to not show me your face? Yeah, now you're just getting suspicious. I'll take that as a yes. I hope my package for you comes soon too. I sent it to your new address, but last time I checked, it was stuck at the post office. How very typical of them. I'm very excited to see, though. So then, he did give you some kind of address. But is said address close to where you live, or is it somewhere out the way? Because I'm confused. I'm very concerned still. Prepare to witness the horrors of Seiji's mind and its atrocious creations. Can't wait. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on Starblitz, waiting for you. Putting your phone back into your pocket, you walk out of the bathroom admiring the plushie in your hands. Now that you look more closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing, and it definitely looks handmade. I mean, it still looks good. At least somewhat. You lovingly turn it around, appreciating all of the attentive hard work put into the meticulous stitches, keeping the stuffed toy together. The fact that he made it himself just makes it 10 times better. There's a camera in it! There's a camera in that shit, bro. Still, with a smile on your face, you walk over to your desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. Nah, put it on the shelf so it's facing a wall. Don't put it where it can see you when you come out of the bathroom. Also, the music stopped again. A perfect place for a perfect gift. I don't like when the music stops. Makes me nervous. I get to like pick now. Starbucks posters you put up on the walls of your apartment. Of course, most of them are of Strawberry Paws, your favorite character. You haven't noticed just how quickly your apartment has turned from an empty gray studio to a pink playground. But honestly, you prefer it this way. In your bed. Where's the hidden weapons? It used to be an all-white boring bed when you first moved in. Since then, you've tried matching the bed sheets with the primary colors of Starblitz, and you'd say you're pretty proud of yourself for how it turned out. Literally. Just like... And you have storage under here, right? Now, for the sake of speed, I wouldn't put anything home defense-wise in those. Like, in these, I wouldn't put anything. Like... In my actual room, like in real life, this right here, I would consider that my bedside table, even though it's obviously a shelf. Right here, in that little space, because obviously you can fit something there, a bat, a machete. Hell, you could even get like a command strip, like shelf or two if they're small. Put them like real uniform, side by side, put a gun on it. And boom, as soon as you turn, depending on which way you fall asleep, if you're facing your computer when you fall asleep and you wake up this way and you hear or see something, boom, gun. Boom, bat. Just that quick. All you got to do is open your eyes. And since you know exactly where it is, you don't even have to open your eyes. You can just yank the shit and have it in your hand. And since you're pretty much in the corner of the room, you have full view of everything. So unless the person or whatever the fuck you heard is already right on top of you, you have time to react. At least a little bit. It's making me nervous. Oh, God. Okay. Still. I'm just saying. I need another soda. I'm getting all worked up. It's stressing me out. Top shelf is occupied by your prized possession, a limited edition Strawberry Paws figurine. It was released when Star Blitz just came out. Unfortunately, you weren't even aware of the game's existence at the time. So, naturally, you had to hunt for it on secondhand websites. It cost quite a fortune, but you have no regrets. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Do you really want to turn on your computer now? I don't think there's anything else I need. Oh, you dedicated the second compartment mainly to your college books. They should really lower the cost of these. Oh yeah, I did forget to like exhaust the dialogue. Though Star Blitz is a relatively new game, it already has an abundance of merch, which is honestly not surprising. When the game first came out, it rapidly rose in popularity, and now even your own college is not safe from people sporting Star Blitz keychains and using the establishment's computers to play the game in between lectures. Your studio apartment is pretty small, so the bed occupies a good chunk of space. You wouldn't say you mind it much, though. It's your home. You will definitely snuggle with the plushie Addie made for you this night. You still can't believe he sold it himself. It's too cute. Your bed. Okay. Now that you think about it, one of these posters was actually sent to you by none other than Addie. You and him started exchanging packages and letters since practically the beginning of your friendship. Before you knew, your apartment got filled with things he gifted you. And yet you still don't know what this man looks like. Does he have social media? Does Adasorn have social media? Because how is he still so mysterious that you have no idea what he looks like, and he hasn't willingly sent you any sort of information for you to know what he looks like? But he's totally fine with giving you some kind of address so that you guys can exchange gifts. That's mighty suspicious to me. That's mighty suspicious to me. You happily hum as you think about it. You're too trusting, bro. Your Star Blitz posters. You glance over at the books once again. There are a few crumpled comics sandwiched in between. You're not sure when you're going to read them. Or if you're ever going to read them. I think I exhausted all the dialogues. You plop into the chair and move the mouse around, trying to wake your PC up. Poor thing has not been shut down a single time during the past 4 days of your Christmas break. And well, you won't grace it such a luxury for the next few days either. At least not before you go to your family's place to celebrate the holiday together. And then whoever the hell this stalker is just going to be having a field day in your spot. Ooh. Finally, the screen lazily lights up. Berry Cloud. Okay. Dang, do I want to read all this? Aw, what? Disappearing messages are on. Eddie, are you done yet? Come back sooner. Nemo is torturing me in quick math. Or quick match. Just came home. Yay! Welcome home. Do you want a bath, dinner, or Starblitz first? And here I was hoping you'd say me. Hell no. I just reached my margin of cringe by typing that sentence out. What a loss. Come log on to Starblitz before Nemo spams me with invites again. Alright, let me change first. Why aren't you responding to Tiny Talk messages? Phone died, charging now. Why do you always forget to charge? Sorry. Get so absorbed in talking to you that I completely forget. Smooth. Just stating facts. Rizzler, stop. Sure, Mr. Rizzler. This is why I can't be read. Where is the dialogue being read for me? Sure, Mr. Rizzler. Anyway, I'm still so upset about them announcing Zephyr's nerf. It's literally the only character I can play properly. Really shows they're in favor of Cinderella mains. For real. Wish I could play Strawberry Paws. Wait, I'll text you on Tiny Talk if your phone is charged. Take your time. Blah, 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 blah. Jeremy told me that if I don't join his club, the snails will eat my insides. Do you think I could report this to Barry Cloud as death threats? Oh god, you too? Don't tell me I'm not the only one. I think he's been annoying everyone in our class. Oh lord. Just wait until he gets his slimy hands on other classes. Get it? Slimy. Anyways, come play Starblitz with me since you're not playing with your husband-to-be. Oi. One match. Does Nemo like us? Question mark. I mean, this is only a couple text messages, but he sounds kind of, I don't know, he sounds a little sad. Oh. So then is Nemo our actual in real life best friend? Question mark. I see you're online for Starblitz. Invite me. No can do. Playing with Addy. Him again? You said the same thing yesterday. Are you going to spend the whole holiday playing with him again? Or what? And forget your best friend? My college friend. This is slander. Okay, so then they're not best friends? Question mark. I'm guessing this was for a group project. I was just about to say. Also, where did the music go? I uploaded the rest of my part. Thank you, Nemo. I'll submit my part tomorrow. We got until the end of the winter break anyways. Well, you better do. It's already been a month. I've only downloaded this app so you wouldn't be able to run off like last time. Nemo, are you going to submit it or not? You promised to submit it today. I'm waiting. Nemo, I can see you're online, you know. Everyone has already done their part. Are you playing that game again? I see your status. Oh, goodness. The snails. Did you know that some snails consume meat? They can eat everything from skin to bone. Stop sending me snail facts, Jeremy. I'm not joining your gastropod club. You will change your mind once you see these little guys in real life. We're about to bring a giant African land snail from Portugal. Wait until you see those. Maybe you can even join us. I'm not about to go to jail for smuggling. Is it mollusks? Mollusks from Europe, Jeremy. No one's going to jail. They can't stop us. Snail bottom text. Stop it. What? Who is this? Bruh. Confucius. Okay then. There's nothing in my recycle land ban. I'm gonna get something to drink really quick. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I don't freaking yank all my stuff out of my computer. Breathe. I break out. Bring down. Oh, bitch. No. I thought I picked up. No. This is what I get for not paying attention. No. Fuck. I thought I got gummy Skittles. I only got 1 pack of gummy Skittles, and I got 2 regular Skittles in the big pack. No! My Skittles. That means I have to go back outside tomorrow to exchange these. No! Damn it. It's so hot outside. It's so hot. It's way too hot outside. Man, it's bullshit. Also loud ASMR. Alright. Also, I said it's better with headphones, but like, there hasn't really been anything happening yet. Better not jump scare me. I have my computer up kind of loud. Actually, I'm throwing that down some. Alright, got my soda. I'm actually gonna have to play Star Blitz, question mark? Maybe I should. I don't know. Okay. I mean... No? Okay. Low-key looks like a game I would play. All right. uh, why are you calling him by his government now? What the hell? I'm actually curious. What would he do if we just kept denying? Alright, fine. No. That was just a system error or something. I definitely didn't do that. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Whoa, seriously? Doesn't that mean you've completely moved now? And you're in your new apartment right now? Yep. Huh. Would you look at that? Recently, Addie decided to move to a bigger city, which was coincidentally the same city you live in. Isn't that convenient? You couldn't be more excited, as it meant you could now not only be friends online, but maybe even in real life too. In the past few days, he's been making the last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and have a moving company transport his stuff. Well, now he is right here in the city, in your city, in person. Why didn't you tell me? Surprise. Wait. We need to meet. Do we, though? Before I go see my family for Christmas. What do you mean so suddenly? I mean, yeah, you just moved and everything. But obviously, we're a local. We're from this area. And even more so, obviously, you obviously moved here to be closer to us. Because we've been friends for almost a year. Or quote unquote 8 months, right? If you moved here closer to me, right? Wouldn't it make sense for us to meet? Question mark? I don't know. And also, we're right. It is a good chance. Because obviously we're not going to be home relatively soon because we're going to be visiting family for the holiday. And or we're going to have to go back to school and we're going to be busy, right? And if you have free time because you just finished moving, and I still have some free time before, I have other obligations, when would there be a better time? I'm just not that fun in real life. Nah, I was hiding something. Like, at all. I'm calling your bluff, bro. And prove it. Do I take it as flirting? Mayhaps. Fine. Don't take it wrong. I want to see you. No, you don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be giving me so much. I really, really do. Mm-hmm. I'm just not sure you want to see in real life me. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh? It did. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days. Should we meet tomorrow? Honestly, I would have spaced it out just a little bit more, like the day before you leave, even. Damn. That's so soon. Now, here, I definitely agree. Because if he just told you that he finished moving today, right? And you want him to meet you the very next day after, that is kind of soon. Like, give him a whole day to settle in first. But, okay. Better now than never. And I know if I don't convince you now, it will be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is going to be over. And I really want to make it to top 900 before the break is over. Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well, drum roll, everyone. These characters are pretty cute, though. Alright. Yippee! It's decided then. No takesies, backsies. You know that I'm a man of my word. Are you, though? Are you, though? Yeah, sure. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. Okay, boss, I'm ready. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. Start that. Whoa. That looked oddly realistic. At least a little bit. The biting chill of the air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. Now I'm curious, what does nigga look like? It took only a few stops to get you to the center, as the studio you live in is not that far from where... Well, it's not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity to your university. Ugh. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky. Gentle snow nonchalantly falling from above. You and Addie agreed to meet at a local diner, and since you still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you choose evening time instead. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled up on the sidewalks. Minnesota! Oi. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and other useless trinkets in preparation for Grandma. All of the things that will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in a dark closet. You manage to outline the way in your mind and without standing in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner while radiating yellow warm light in the distance. Or to the... I look at the people passing by struggling. Do not seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure. What do you mean familiar figure? I thought we didn't know what he looked like. You've never seen Addie's face, but he's shown you a picture of himself with the head blurred out before. Why does he not want you to know what his face looks like? Like, does he have scarring? Because, like, that would be understandable. Like, maybe he's self-conscious if he has scarring, or maybe if he has freckles and he doesn't like them. Like, what's the deal? Though he tried to hide most of his features, the only thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the crowd. The fact is proving to be somewhat useless now, though, as your surroundings are practically drowning and quickly passing red colors. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats, and flashing taillights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. You rapidly can't freaking read. You rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Huh? Like a drop of fresh blood? A darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. You step closer to it to look at it before your breath hitches. Oh? I was right, he does have scarring. Ugh, he smokes? Gross. Ah. Boo! Immediate turn off. Boo! Boo! He smokes. What a loser. Boo! The first thing you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh bandages sloppily sticked in some places to evidently try and hide some of them. All to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from the cigarette in his scarred mouth wavers in the cold wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears, the only thing that could probably complete with his scars in the amount. I mean, he do got hella earrings, though. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery Christmas scenery of the city center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. Just pretend like he's not there. It tells you that his presence is wrong. Like he is not supposed to be here. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Probably felt you staring because you're probably just like, like you're probably being real obvious about it. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second you lock gazes. You can't quite articulate the feeling this stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you feel uncomfortable, almost small and insignificant. And all you want to do is get away from this encounter as fast as possible. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic and somehow makes you just want to stand there and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. I mean, I'm checking them out myself, and the scarring ain't that bad. I'm just turned off by the fact that you're smoking, 'cause ew. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair. Uh-huh. Immediately with his government. Call him by his nickname. Jeez. Addison. Like how his expression didn't change at all. He just kind of just kept looking. Oh, you finally recognized me? Took a minute. Was checking out something else, sorry. Can just barely see it under the text box. Don't mind me. I was getting worried I was staring at a stranger. I mean, his sprite looks cute though. I mean, if you knew he had red hair. I mean, it could have been any shade of red though, I guess. Since he was trying so hard to, like, not show his face. But nah, if you know what we look like, you could have said something. You don't just stare at people like that without saying anything, you know? Don't get all upset with me. He slightly furrows his eyebrows. Says you who just spent 2 minutes eating me up with your eyes. Not to mention that I was the one to catch you staring. Not the other way around. Alright, chill out. Awfully defensive there. Alright, we not starting with the flirting immediately. I know we were flirting online. But me, myself, I can't flirt in real life. It's just not my thing. I can't do it. I'm bad. I'm bad at it. I'm real bad. And if I try, it's just bad. Well, I had to make double sure it was you. Triple sure, even. What if I just dreamt you were in front of me? Astounded, he emptily blinks for a moment. Is that a word? Is emptily a word? Did they make that up? Before letting out a distinct chuckle. Also, I'm thinking it over, like literally right now, as this very small, very slow crawling conversation is happening. How old are we versus him? Because he looks like he might be just a smidge older than we are. He doesn't look like he's in like his early 20s. He looks like he could be pushing 30. Maybe even like mid 30s. Like he looks mature in the face. You know what I mean? Versus us, we're very cutesy, very soft, very supple, right? Obviously, we a college student, we still fresh in it, right? He looks like he got some. He looks like he got some years on him. He looks like he used to scrap, and that's why he got all these dang scars. And sure, there are definitely a good amount of young bucks out there that be scrapping and be having faces that look like his. But I'm checking him out. This man got some muscle on him, okay? You see this? He's relaxing. And normally, I don't give a fuck about muscles, but listen. I've been playing Love and Deep inside my space lately, okay? I have a newfound appreciation for muscles. Okay? And this wide ass chest, from what I can sort of make out of his shoulders, this arm, potentially even, you know, a little something below the waist. He got some age on him. But continue on. Am I at least a good dream? I don't know yet. I guess I'll have to continue dreaming to learn, huh? Oh, I don't like that he said that in real life. Wait. I'd be happy to oblige and be a part of it. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worry starting to fade away. After all, it really is your good old Addison. Sure thing, goofball. Your friend just flashes a grin as he shrugs his shoulders. I can't stop staring, bro. He then turns towards the diner and looks it up and down as he takes a long drag of a cigarette. Put that shit out already! You're a loser for smoking! It looks nice. Oh my god. And it looks even nicer inside. I can't stop just looking him over and taking in his details. You ready to head in then? You bet I am. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. Oh, how sweet. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. I don't know. A bright establishment welcomes you with pleasant warmth and appetizing smells coming from within. Sighing, you can feel the blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not all that crowded inside. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's the place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone if you are in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. If Addie needed to see just one thing in the city, it would with absolute certainty be this diner. You look around and happily note all your favorite seats near the window have not been taken. Why don't we sit here? He nods and you both move to the window table. Even on your hands, bro? Now that I got even more detail about, like, just him in general, he is wide. He's wide, which means he's strong. And sometimes strong niggas don't know what to do with themselves. Look at how beat up his hands are. Look at how beat up his hands, like the top of his nails are split, bro. Like, what are you doing? What does he do? What do you do in your free time when you're not hanging out with me? Cause why? What do you do for work that's got you so beat up like this? I'm confused. And now I'm uncomfortable again. An inept waitress hastily comes towards you with a couple of menus and, after plopping them down on the table, patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Addie quickly looks over the menu without much interest and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember telling him about you coming here often. You don't say. They're really trying to play mind games with this. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to him, huh? So which is it? Did you not tell him that you come to this diner a lot, or did you tell him and you just don't remember? Because that's just gonna be another check mark in the box of him being this stalker if you haven't told him about this diner and yet he just came out of his mouth, his actual in real life in front of you, physical mouthpiece, his jugular, and said that, but you did not tell him about you coming here frequently even. Gotta start asking more questions. But never mind that. With a rising feeling of the upper hand in the situation, you feel the need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Teddy's Table Diner. He looks like he would be a cheeseburger type of guy. Playing it safe, you point at the burger section on the menu. Can't go wrong with one of these. Cheeseburgers are a classic. This place in particular puts extra effort into making them, though. I've literally never seen so many ingredients and in such generous amounts on cheeseburgers anywhere else. Not to mention, they aren't just dry sponges like you know where. He chuckles at your excitement. Kind of a comfort dish, huh? Should we go with cheeseburgers then? Relieved that Addie seemed happy with your choice, you nod. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, he turns towards you. Why, though? You involuntarily look your friend over as if almost studying his silhouette. He's still, I don't know, I'm still skeptical. I'm still skeptical. You've never really met people you talk to online in real life, but you've always been curious to see what your best friend was like in person. Is he your best friend, though? He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. Not him smiling about it. Checking me out, doll. Notice something yet? Yes, how beat up your fucking hands are. What the hell do you do? Oh, wait, hold on. This is probably important. I kind of want to say this, because to a certain extent, I do actually think they look nice. Minus his hands. Minus his hands. And the band-aid just looks goofy. But, I mean, he's not bad looking, though. He look alright. And the hair one is just eh. I didn't know you were so handsome in real life. If I knew, I'd do everything to get some pics of you way earlier. Really? As if taken by surprise, Addie blinks with his mouth half open before snapping out of it, the corners of his mouth melting into a smile. Aw, boo. You really missed an opportunity to use some cringy pickup line there. Oh, no, you're right. Let me redeem myself. No. No. If each one of our conversations were a cutscene. Oh. I mean, he looks okay, but not good enough for me to use the top option. I've seen better. honestly. So we'll just go with this one. You know what's on the diner's menu? Me and you. That's not half bad. Though, still cringe as hell. Duh, that's what you asked for. You gotta know how to use your surroundings to woo someone. Oh, should I feel wooed by that? I don't know, maybe? You get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily, sets the dishes in front of you. Oh, hey, that was fast. They probably have some stuff prepared beforehand, the convenient part of having a small menu. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You will simultaneously dig into the food, and just as you expect from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. Oh my gosh, Queeby. But now you worry if Addison shares your opinion and, trying not to look too prying, glance at him. After taking a bite, he briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile, and he reassuringly nods at you. This is actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap, too. I see why you come here so often now. It would simply be criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. Well, obviously, we're a yapper, it seems like, so... Much like my actual self, to a certain extent. Let's drill him with questions. Top option? Question mark? Oh, I wonder what the top option could have been. Now I kind of want to go back and do a different thing. Hit me with a pickup line, bro. Hey, what about you? He raises an eyebrow at your question. What do you mean? Hit me with your best, cringiest pickup line. Taken by surprise, Addison looks at you for a moment before letting out a hearty laugh. Oh no, I doubt anything can top yours off at this point. It can't be worse than mine. Isn't that the point? To have the worst pickup line? I'm waiting. Fine. Also, the game definitely advised me to wear headphones. I have not heard anything aside from the music occasionally just deciding to just say, fuck you, I'm not playing right now. Am I gonna get some dialogue from him? Question mark. I kind of hope so. Not a knock joke. And right as I mention the music, it stops playing. Oh my god. Who's there? When we're... Question mark. When we're who? Tonight, night, my house, you. Did that go over my head? I'm confused. Right? I feel like that just honestly didn't make sense. Unless it's supposed to be like cryptic or something. That was horrendous. Told you. Did you really just say tonight and night? I don't know. Did I? To your great relief, Addie seems to open up, and you, finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get chatty with your online or, well, not so online friend. Not so online anymore friend. You get so deep into the conversation, you lose track of time. It really does feel like talking to your best friend that you've known for years, someone who understands you just from half words. Heidi glances at the time on his phone. Oh, it's already past 7:30. Wait, really? I didn't even notice how the time went by. God. Am I that entertainable? These are not words. Look. I know that I'll be saying all types of dumb shit all the time, but entertainable? Nah. Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Who even says dope anymore? Obviously we do. Not the point. Shall we go then? Yep. Just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. He questioningly raises his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know. Before it dies in my belly. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles out. How so very considerate of you. I don't know how I feel about him looking at me like this. I feel like his stare is too hard. Like, you know, like when someone's like, what is it? What do people call it? Like glazing or something like that. Something like, I think it's glazing. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Or no, not glazing. Fuck. Smolder. Like a smoldering gaze. That's what this is giving me. That gaze where he's just like, like that kind of that kind of stare. That's what I'm getting from this. Like he's looking too deeply at me. I feel uncomfortable. I know. I'm so benevolent. Now, don't get scared. I got my flash on. You point your camera at the food and... You ask for the check, and Addie, even without asking you... Oh my god. Queen me. Promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelops your body, reminding you that it's the middle of winter. The fact that you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner for so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve in the air just seconds later. Behind you, Addison lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against the diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful flickering lights come from across the street, catch your attention. You turn around and give Addie a plodding smile. Say, Addie, you didn't really have time to explore the city all that much, did you? Oh my gosh. Not really. What are you getting at? The corners of your mouth spread into a smirk as you nod towards the crosswalk. Follow me. He raises his eyebrows in confusion before he hesitantly throws his cigarette away and slowly starts following you. Stop smoking! Sheesh. Once you make it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with loud chatter of dozens of people. When you finally make it around the building, standing in the way, you end up at the edge of a small square. Harbored by the surrounding apartment buildings, there lies a small festival market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. Small crowds of warmly dressed people unhurriedly stroll around, their happy laughter filling the square. As you look around, your eyes unwillingly wander from one corner to another, a myriad of goods set up at the stalls, catching your attention one by one. Involuntarily smiling, you take a deep breath, taking in all of the pleasant smells coming at you from every direction. There's a scent of hot chocolate, complemented by the hints of fresh citrus, sugary fragrance of warm pastry, and the subtle smell of pine reigning through the air. The combination makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. With the smile still playing on your lips, you steal a glance at Addie, standing beside you. His scars almost seem to disappear as the warm light beams onto his face, the glimmering of garlands reflecting in his dark eyes. Seeming at a loss for words, he dumbfoundedly blinks at his surroundings before switching his gaze to you. It's very pretty. Not calling him pretty. Wait until you see the summer market. I don't know. Should I flirt more? I'm still slightly on edge about his overall what's it called? Like, I don't know. Just as pretty as you are. He loudly breathes in, clearly surprised by your sudden remark. Aww. After just a split second, he lets out an unfeigned chuckle, covering his face with one of his hands. Oh! Oh! I got it now. He's one of them. He's one of them niggas that likes to flirt over text, but he can't take a compliment in real life. That expression is super cute, though. Oh, look at him. I'm still suspicious. Don't get it twisted. I'm still suspicious, but you cute, kinda. Don't lie. You're the pretty one here. Hey, I didn't lie. I don't lie. You quietly giggle at his reaction. They set up this small Christmas market every year here. Some stuff might be super overpriced, but there are some free things too. Let's check it out then. Not hesitating, you turn around and nod in the direction of the nearest line of stalls, wordlessly inviting him to join you. Before you can even properly make it to the first one, though, a middle-aged lady with a striped apron suddenly pops out, seemingly out of nowhere, her wrinkled face beaming. Cheerily exclaiming, "Welcome to the fair!" She quickly shoves something into both your and Addie's hands before hastily scurrying off to greet the numerous newcomers behind you. You look down at your hands, only to see a warm, steaming paper cup full of cocoa. Puzzled, you exchange glances with Addie before you both burst into laughter, taken off guard by the sudden encounter. Listen, if I'm given free hot chocolate, I'm gonna be kind of happy about it. Like, for real, for real. Still giggling to yourself, you start walking along the stall, slowly drinking cocoa that's maybe a bit too sweet for your taste. How? Explain. From the paper cup at the same time. As you do, you can't help but point at different items showcased on the tables, excitedly tugging at a sleeve to get his attention to show them to him as well. He somehow always finds something witty to say about every one of them, making you laugh each time. Suddenly, he stops in his tracks. Oh hey, am I blind or is that game Star Blitz themed? Huh? Where? He chuckles at your excitement as he points to the stall behind you. Almost bruh, it's not that serious. Oh my god. Almost tripping, you quickly turn around, rapidly scanning the stall with your eyes. Indeed, you see a pile of pink cards scattered around the table, the numerous Star Blitz logos printed on the back of each one of them. Oh my god, Addie, we have to play this one. The person in charge of the stall notices you and Addie and comes closer, nodding in the direction of the table. Now he's gonna scam y'all. They explain that it's a promotional stall for Star Blitz and you can get a free keychain if you win. As you look over the prizes humbly placed at the edge of the table, a thought occurs to you. Addie has already paid for you at the diner and his gift for you came in first too. So why not win something for him? That's the least you can do to repay his stubborn self at this point. I suppose that makes sense. You eagerly nod at the offer, and the person in charge immediately starts assembling the cards. Oh, you're gonna play? Not just play, I'ma win. Addie's lips curl into a grin. Show him what you got, Snowflake. Oh wait, am I actually playing it? Greetings, my name is Cinderella. Welcome to the memory game. Before playing, please go through this quick tutorial. I will be your guide and help you along. In this game, you will be given a certain amount of cards that you have to find a match for. To turn a card, simply click on it and then find its match. Once you do, both cards will disappear. To win a prize, you need to complete 3 rounds. Each time will be more difficult than the last. Make sure you don't run out of time and good luck. Makes sense. Yay. Nice. I was a little worried for a second, but I made it. Yeah, boy! Addie lets out a laugh behind you. I know you could do it. The vendor points at the keychains you can choose from. With your heart thumping and rising excitement from the thrill of winning, you lean over the table looking at your options. There's a cat one, very cute. Wolf one, doesn't it kind of look like him? A little bit, yeah. Oh, strawberry paws. You think you already have that one from winning at a claw machine. Which one should you pick, though? I mean, just because we have it doesn't mean that we're going to give the one we already have to him. And we won this for him. So why not just give him this one? Actually... kind of want to see his reaction if I give him this one. I just want to see his reaction. He looks down at the keychain and then back at you in confusion. For you. You shake your head as he opens his mouth, seemingly ready to protest. It was free, and it's my prize, so I choose what to do with it. And I'm choosing to give it to you. Why are you so nervous about it? It's just a keychain. Addison's eyes dart from the keychain cradled in your hand to your face, his expression soaked in hesitation. Finally, he sighs in defeat and stretches his own hand to accept the gift. A triumphant smile plasters on your face, but the keychain... You put the keychain into his hand, folding his fingers with your other hand, his skin feeling rough and warm against yours. He brings it closer to his face and looks it over. Doesn't it kind of look like you? Surprised, he turns the keychain over in his hand as if trying to find something you saw and he didn't. You think? Yep. He gives the wolf keychain one more look over before switching his gaze to you, a smile now playing on his lip. I remember that you see me this way. You laugh at his response. Why does that sound so menacing? He puts the keychain into his parka pocket before giving you another smile, this time full of warmth. Thank you. I will treasure it. Oh. You return his smile. Of course. I have this one already, so technically we have the same keychain now. He turns the Strawberry Paws keychain in his hand before looking back at you. Then I guess you could say we're matching now, huh? You can't help but laugh at Addie's remark, his own lips spread in a grin. Yay! You wouldn't be wrong for saying that, Mr. Smarty Pants. Don't call me that. He carefully puts it in his pocket. You're welcome. I wonder what happened if you gave him the cat, actually. Now I need to know. Isn't this one super cute? His mouth half open. He stares at the cat keychain before he starts talking. His eyes still glued to the object in his hand. It reminds me of something. That's a weird reaction for it to be a cat, though. Reminds you of what? That was an odd reaction. He stays silent for a couple of seconds before nonchalantly shrugging. I'm not sure. It's very cute indeed, though. I love cats. I guess that makes sense. I will make sure to remember. So he likes cats. I mean, he really, really likes this game, and obviously the main character is a cat girl, so... I suppose that checks out. Dang, son. I don't know which of those I actually like more. I mean, they're just friends, so... I'm still suspicious of him, by the way. I know they're really playing this cute stuff up, but I'm still suspicious. I'm going with the strawberry paws, because this is like... majority of their whole, like... what's it called? Continue walking around the market, each stall you pass leaving you with an overwhelming amount of free cookies and candy that at some point you have to shove into your pockets from being unable to eat all of it. Not to mention that Addy casually gives you all of his sweets too. Suddenly his attention gets caught by something behind you. His smile transforms into a playful grin. I guess it's my turn to get stuff for you now, huh? What do you mean? He doesn't answer, instead slowly making his way to whatever is behind you. You finally turn around. Is it one of those punch things? It turns out to be a small stall selling all kinds of merchandise ranging from cheap Christmas ornaments to badly printed anime bags. It's mostly surrounded by kids looking through boxes with pins, stickers, and other trinkets. For a second, you felt the urge to join them desperately, wanting to multiply your Star Blitz pin collection, but quickly remember that now is not the place or time. Bruh, you're addicted to that game. Are you okay? Goodness. Addy stops right next to the array of different hairbands, and then turns to you with the same playful glint in his eyes, something you're already getting happily used to. Let me guess. You want me to wear one? Bingo. Then I'll just also get one for you. Bruh, you didn't expect for you to get one for me and me not get one for you. Like, make it make sense. Huh? All fair and square, am I right? But you already got me a keychain. Yeah, and you paid for dinner. He raises an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with this exchange. Okay, I have an idea. RPS? Whoops. Reactor protective system? Rock, paper, scissors, silly. I win, I pick a hairband for you. You win, you pick one for me. Alright, bring it on. Oh, what? Alright. Aw, bruh. Rigged! Rigged! I'm not picking paper again. I'm going with rock. Nah, it's definitely rigged. I didn't even get him once. Nah. I was trying to trick him, but it didn't work. So, nah, it's scripted. It's scripted. Discreetly. I gotta fix my chair. Hold on. Brr. Ooh. Boo. Wanted to make him wear one, but okay, makes sense. Fair is fair. No way. You know what they say. Never start a fight you can't win. Well, if we rematch... Nuh-uh. It was all or nothing. I mean, true. You don't even get to say another word before he walks over to the vendor. A small smile curling his lips. Lips that are so mercilessly cracked by the winter frost. I have to call him crusty, though. Jeez. You breathe out as you stand in the corner, patiently waiting for him to return. When he finally does, his hands are occupied by a small paper bag that he raises for you to see. Are you ready? Watch it be cat ears. You open your mouth to respond, but he's faster. He gently puts the hairband on your head and then steps back to admire his work. You raise your hands to carefully feel the headband when you realize that, wait, are those cat ears? Otis, hello. Welcome to the Scream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Addie, did you really? Yep, you're a cat now. No way. Did you say something? Whatever. He's a goofball, actually. I still don't trust you, kind of, sort of. But okay. Fair enough. Because all I can hear is meow, meow, meow. I'm seriously gonna get you for this one day. Oh, I'm eagerly waiting. You and Addie joke around for a bit more before continuing your stroll through the market. You can't help but admit that he's much better at teasing you than you are at teasing him. You lose track of time, again, enjoying Addie's company a bit too much, and before you know it, you realize that the amount of people around you is significantly smaller compared to when you came here, and some vendors are already starting to close their stalls. Ain't nobody got no ice cream. It's like it's almost 10 o'clock. Why are you worried about ice cream? When you stop near a trash can for Addie to smoke, you check your phone. You check your phone to see the time, and with rising disappointment, turn to him. It's already getting late. Should we wrap up for today? He pauses for a second to take a long drag of a cigarette, looking you up and down as he does. But why? I need you to stop smoking if we're going to be serious about this not actual relationship. You can't have no ice cream from me. That's what I'm saying. You can have ice cream, like, you know, at home, at your place if you want, but I'm not giving you no ice cream. Yeah, I suppose. You take off your headband and carefully put it into your backpack. Aw, I thought I could snatch a pic of you in it. Nah, you got enough photos of me, honestly, not unless I also get one. I thought you weren't a photo guy. Exactly, Well, I can always make exceptions. Nah. You shrug your shoulders as you chuckle. All of a sudden, the reality sets in. You really are standing in front of him. The thought he is, or was, just your online friend. You've dreamt of this moment for literal months. You'll admit it, you were pretty worried about meeting him in person. But you've only been in public areas, and obviously, prior to this particular moment, if you felt the need to get away from him, and if he's not that weirdo stalker that apparently has unlimited access to your fucking apartment, you definitely could just, I don't know, run the fuck away from him, maybe. Just saying. But nothing would have been able to convince you that it would go this well. You cross your arms and lean back on one foot, still smiling at your friend. Today was so nice. I'm so happy we met, Addie. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical about meeting an online friend in real life, but I'm glad you're still the same old Addie I know. He breathes out a smile and shrugs. Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. He's like, oh, I'm not that fun in real life. You're playing it up. You're playing it up, probably. But it's okay. Not a bit. And we should definitely meet again once I come back from visiting my family. For sure. See you next time then? Of course. I'm surprised that he didn't actually ask to walk us home. But he probably already knows where we live. So, okay. Preparing to leave, you zip up your jacket and give Addison one last smile. He returns it with one of his own. I want to say stop being cute, but you are kind of cute still. But like, I'm still trying to, I don't know. I like you, but I'm still kind of suspicious. I'm teetering on that line. A full What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're crazy. A smile full of already familiar warmth. It's only been a couple hours. Stop it. Walking away, you watch Addie over your shoulder as he waves you goodbye. His silhouette is slowly engulfed by the endless snowflakes that dance through the air, swirling around his ever-fading figure. And then suddenly he runs up behind you. Actually, can I walk you home? Before he completely vanishes from sight, you teasily stick your tongue out at him, then quickly turn to face the snow-covered sidewalk in front of you. With a skip in your step, you clearly turn to walk the familiar route through the narrow back alley that you usually see as a shortcut to the bus stop. After glancing at your phone, you make sure that you still have plenty of time until the next bus arrives and unhurriedly slow down, enjoying the chilly winter evening. The back alley blocks out all the light coming from the main street, which allows you to fully witness the subtle beauty of snow falling from the me. Pitch black sky. You slowly stop and face above, trying to focus your eyes on each individual snowflake, but ultimately failing as they hurry to land and be part of the massive piles of snow on the ground. Oh my god. Do not start. That shit is so goofy. One of the larger ones lands on your face and immediately melts into a drop of water that then hastily rolls down your cheek, as if realizing it ended up in the wrong place. You smile to yourself, remembering how Addie loves to teasingly call you despite all of your protesting. Snowflake. Cat? Huh? There's a Kiki. Why does it have red eyes? These eyes look a lot like his. It's very cute, but why do you low-key look like Addie though? You look down only to see a white cat expectantly looking at you with its obscurely wide eyes. Its fur surprisingly clean despite of the weather? Question mark? Only a few visible snowflakes sticking to the animal's white sides. What are you doing here, little guy? Did you get lost? The cat waves its tail from side to side, still intently looking at your face with an eerie sense of purpose. It's so cute, though. You feel a sudden urge to pet it. And that's the only one okay. It's gonna bite me, watch. It's gonna bite me. You reach down and gently pet the cat as it slowly stretches its head towards your hand and softly rubs itself against it. Maybe this cat really is lost. Is it wearing a collar? Its fur is in a fairly good state, not to mention that it doesn't look underfed either. Maybe you should take it home and see if you can find its owners. I don't think I should do that, honestly. What do you think, little one? Would you mind staying with me for a bit? No. Do I get to choose? I don't want to take in a stray cat. I already got a stalker that's probably living in my closet, and now I'm gonna have a cat. There's someone I know who would definitely like to meet you. Oh. Oh, fuck. What happened? Oh my god, that scared me, actually. Yo, did I just get kidnapped? Whoa. That fucking threw me off. Wait. I cherish tenderly the promise of my love. What? Deep down inside my tangled, rotting veins, my bones start breathing every time you laugh. Those eyes of yours wake up my tired remains. I'm concerned. What is happening? That densely cover my pulsating bruised skin. And ache each time I hear your fragile voice. Excuse me? My head gets full of things that I don't mean. I really wish I had at least one choice. Okay, I'm back to being uncomfortable. Bruh. Huh, I forgot it was a demo. I forgot it was a demo. Oh my gosh. I got goosebumps. Wait. Ah, shit. Wait, it's on Steam, bro. Hell yeah. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Listen, Linda, listen. Online, wait. Bruh. Wait. Oh my gosh. Well, okay then. I totally forgot that was a demo. I was immersed in it. But yeah, Amphiwaves. That has been online obsession. I'm definitely gonna have to put that on the wall so I remember to keep an eye on it. Because when that comes out, I'm trying to play that. So then I was probably wrong in that particular moment then that cat was Addie. Just because the eyes were similar. You know, I'll be overthinking all types of shit. I don't know. I'm dazed and confused at this point, and I can't believe I got jump scared like right at the end. Cause as soon as I mentioned, oh, there's someone that would love to meet you, and then I get snatched the fuck up, like, oh boy. But yeah, that has been online obsession. I don't feel like changing my description, honestly. So feel free to go onto Ishio and or Steam and play the demo for yourself. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. So if you haven't already, feel free to hit my barely ever changing description. So that way you can join us in the Discord, where you can participate in polls, share memes, chat with peeps, and have an all-around good old time. Also, feel free to share the screen with someone who, maybe just wants to watch somebody play a visual novel demo, because it's not the full game yet. Also, on your way out, don't forget to leave your likes at the door. And I'm gonna see y'all on Thursday. Okay? Okay, bye.